best friends and Pride of Britain winners Hughie and Freddie have raised more than £250,000 for charity. Amazing. And their latest challenge has seen them run around the pitches of Premier League clubs. So far, they've run around 30 with 70 more to go.
Yeah, Premier League clubs and Football League clubs as well. There's not 100 clubs in the Premier League.
OK, all right.
It'll be a very long season.
All right.
I know you didn't write that.
This is what we have to put up with. They knew. It's just me that's buffoon.
For the past 3 years, whilst taking on these challenges, though, Hughie has been undergoing treatment for leukaemia, but has now rung the bell after being given the all-clear. The two of them there together when you rung that bell. Goodness me. I mean, look, we can see the celebrations. How did ringing that bell feel?
Oh, it was so special. It was that was such a good day, and I'm relieved that it's over, but also sad that because I've made such a bond with other kids at the hospital, the nurses, all the staff there, and it's gonna be sad as well, you know, because I've been there every week for 3.5 years, and it just feels...
It's a big part of your life,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, and now it's, like, gone. It feels a bit weird, but I'm relieved that it's over, but I'll also miss it.
Well, you can always go back and see them.
Yeah.
And they will be so pleased that you don't need to go back and see them, that, you know, you can do it to choose. Now, did you ask him to hold the bell to ring, or did he just jump in? Because he's never been far away, I think.
I just decided to hold it because I thought...
That would be fitting. I thought that would be a nice way to ring the bell. And
I mean, obviously Hugh's been going through the actual treatment, Freddie, but as his best mate and as part of the extended family as well, you know, it's been a pretty arduous journey for you too, to see him go through it and see him battle really hard.
Yeah, it was hard to see him have to go through such a hard time, and I knew that he would get through it eventually, but I knew he'd have to go through ups and downs to get there.
Yeah, and the challenge that the two of you set yourselves of running around these 100 Premier League clubs as well is something that you as well, of course, it means that you will still be going back because you're raising money for various children's hospitals and trying to help kids in a similar position.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that gives us an excuse to go and see them all. But we've also got the rooftop campaign, which we've fronted, which we've raised lots of money to refurbish the rooftop at the hospital, rooftop play area. So we go back and see how that's going on, and we'll obviously go and see all my nurses, and which is it's nice to be able to go back and do it for not, like you said, not going for treatment.
Yeah. Now, mums, you don't often get a chance to get a word in edgeways, don't you? And rightly so in lots of ways. But Katie, you know, we haven't chatted to you before, and you've been living this in a different way, proud as punch, I'm sure, every step of the way. That moment of ringing the bell for you, what was that like?
Yeah, it's one that we've waited for such a long time, because his treatment is one of the longest treatments for paediatric cancer, so it was just short of 3.5 years. And we've been on the ward when other children have rung the bell, and you just sit there and you think, oh, it's going to be us, but it's
one day,
2.5 years away, and then it's another 18 months away. And so you watch them, and it's always felt like ours was a long time coming, but then, when it finally happens, it's good. But like Hughie says, it's weird because the hospital has been a massive part of our lives for so long, and then it's done, which is brilliant, but it's quite a big... It's a change, you know, and we'll definitely miss the nurses, and... but it makes you think as well about all the kids who don't get to ring the bell and the kids who are still going through it, and, it's not what you expect. Nothing's ever as you expect it to be. Yeah, it's a huge relief, and, you know, just the fact that we've come down to London, we don't have to pack his pills or his medication and check, you know...
Just got to make sure the hair gel's there and all...
Exactly, we've got different priorities now,
Sarah, I'd wonder from your perspective as well, because you've watched the two of them, they've got such an amazing bond, but the pride you must have in the support that Freddie's been able to give Hughie and the money that they're now raising as well is something special, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. I think having that friendship's helped... Well, Hugh said it so many times before, helped him get through all of his treatment. So to have that moment together to sort of draw a line, hopefully under it, and we can just move on and get on with the rest of their lives will be really nice. And the monies that they've managed to raise throughout it has been incredible. And continues to be.
Yeah, that's continuing. So you've done how many clubs?
we've done 30. We did Manchester City last week.
Brilliant. How was that?
That was really cool, and it was also against Burnley. We lost.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, that was so cool.
Great experience.
And
And actually, so did you run in City shirts as well?
Yeah.
You're wearing City shirts?
yeah, and we sat in the City end with City shirts on.
Did you?
And we had to like stand up and
This is-
when they scored all the goals, we were just like.
It weren't too bad for me, though, because my dad's a Man City fan.
Oh, OK, so you had split allegiance.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've always talked about the fact that we wanted to go around West Ham, haven't we?
You have. Are
Now-
you going to deliver?
Well, do you know when the West Ham Burnley match is?
No.
Your mums do, because it's on the 10th of March. And we've
Right.
spoken to West Ham, and they're going to welcome us all down. So we're going to get to do your lap of West Ham together on the 10th of March for the West Ham Burnley game. And now I know you've got to wear West Ham shirts as well.
no.
I'm even more excited. At least it's claret and blue.
Yeah.
You'll have to get training, Ben.
yeah.
They're quick. These two.
That worries me slightly. So if you'd like to come down and join me, we
Wow,
can
yeah,
watch the
that'd be
game
brilliant.
afterwards as well, of course. But we can, more importantly, we can do that lap of the club and the stadium and add to some of that money that you're raising for such an amazing cause.
Thank you so much.
Don't be
Looking forward
kind
to
to
it.
him, by the way. Don't need to leave him behind. We'll
Sprinting
all
off.
cheer.
Sprinting off without you.
They
Ben.
do like a sprint finish, actually.
Oh,
don't you?
Christ,
So
no.
you've got to get ready for
I can
that.
feel my hamstring twinging already. Look, we're so proud of you. Thrilled to bits that you've rung the bell, Hugh. It's an amazing thing, and your support from your best mate is just fantastic. And roll on the 10th of March. Hopefully it'll be a big win for West Ham and a big win for the charity as well, right? Is that how it works?
The charity side. We'll go for the charity side.
I'm not sure which hospital it is for West Ham. What's the closest?
Great.
There'll be a few.
Great
It'll be
Ormond
Great Ormond
Street,
Street
yeah.
Hospital. There's
Yeah,
lots
so
of...
they raise money for whichever is the nearest children's centre to the club. So
Amazing.
it might be Great Ormond Street.
Fantastic. And then come back in to gloat afterwards.
Yeah,
Because
and
we'll
you've
all
run me into
enjoy
the
that.
ground.
Yeah.
when
And Burnley have won.
And
Burnley have won.
I was just about to say when Burnley turn us over, the way things are going. It's so great to see you guys. Thank you for coming, and Mums,
Thank
thank you
you.
for joining us as well.